age of faster cars and even faster lives, one barely has time for anybody. And if you're looking for help, just forget it, hardly anyone will come forward. But there are some good Samaritans out there who light up lives irrespective of what happens. Now here is one such tale of humanity that has indeed swept Facebook.
First place, let me congratulate my friends who have done this beautiful job. The past 10 years we are running the child helpline, and that 1098 is the number which is commonly available to any public whenever they see any child in distress or in difficulty. So the past 1 year, that is from January to till October, we have rescued around 29 babies, infants.
Right here in the city?
In the city of Bangalore alone. So that's why I do not know how it has slipped. People normally call on 1098 and immediately we respond to that. Because I still remember an incident that I got a call in the early morning, 3 a.m. in the Mysore satellite bus station. People called me around 3 a.m. saying that twins are abandoned. By the time we reached, already one was dead, only one was alive. So from then on, we took this as a pledge that whenever we receive any call on this helpline for infants, immediately we will go and rescue. By last 1 year, last 8-9 months now, within 1 day to 5 days, we have saved 7 babies.
That's a large number. You're talking about 28, 29 babies being abandoned.
Of that, 7 of them were only within 5 days after their birth. We received calls. And in the month of, for example, April alone, we got 6 babies. So
now, when these babies that you all find abandoned, what's the percentage of boys and girls?
I was just going through that data also.
Okay.
Out of this 30 that we have saved, equal number, 15 is the number.
Okay, so it's not that people are abandoning, or mothers or families are abandoning only girls, it's boys also.
Earlier, I was also under that impression.
Okay.
But now, of late, the data is proving that both genders, equally, boys and girls are also abandoned. And we have also received children from the garbage bins. Also, most of the children are rescued when I was going through the public places like temples, parks, and on the street, theatre, all these places we have picked up children. So there are no restricted places. Also the government hospital, especially in Bangalore, we get number of children from the Manilas hospital also, where in the city of Bangalore there are number of women, floating crowd is there. They go, they give wrong address in the hospital, and soon after the delivery they just move away. So it's really a concern for us, especially when we see infants die. And out of so many children that we have rescued so far and placed in the Shishu Mandir of the government, only one child so far died. All the other children are growing up really well, and we have 5 agencies that are doing adoption in Bangalore city. And we are extremely happy that so many children we were able to give
to save
life during the past 1 year. Our experiences are there even when we are rescuing the children, even from the Manilas hospital also. Mother has escaped early morning hours, and when we go through hospital records, she has given the wrong name, wrong phone number, wrong address, entire details will be wrong. Also, we have seen picked up from the buses inside the church after Sunday masses, we get children, because we see the mother do not want the child. At the same time, she wants to keep that confidentiality, or she does. That's my experience. All these children, minimum 4 to 5 children we pick up invariably every month. And if you look, it's mother who was responsible, and the hospital records will clearly give her address.
That is the hospital.
This will not work. We have to
go follow the law.
And everything has to be done in the best interest of the child.
Like you said.
In the best interest of the child. Whatever we do has to be done with the child's interest uppermost in our minds. So nobody can just pick up the child and say, I found the baby, find us.
Even in Bangalore itself, there are hospitals which are also doing it quietly. They illegally, they sell children, which are not supposed to be encouraged at all.
You're not supposed to do that.
Yeah.
Alright, let's come back to that. In fact, another Bengaluru from Malleshwaram, Sandhya.
There aren't any special programs towards awareness on the infants or abandoning of the children. The government is always speaking on behalf of the care and protection of the children. Any child who needs care and protection, there are possibilities available, there are places they can go. So they are not pinpointing and saying about anything about the infants or this kind of children.
Why do you think they're not focusing on this?
The only program that government came forward is the credit babies, which is not fully functioning now. Because if we look, the volume of other children's issues are more, where we are not able to settle those kind of problems. So this is not taking the priority.
Alright.
Secondly, the number also is not that very huge. I think most of the cases are being taken up by Bosco, and it's around 94 to 100 children only in a year.
Pawan, I want to ask you, because you gave me the statistics about 28, 29 in Bangalore, right here in the city.
Yeah.
What about in villages where the reporting is not too, awareness is not their point, it's not reported too well? What's the condition or situation over there?
We did make a simple study about the villages. The thing is, the family unit is much better in the villages,
Okay.
and there's this kinship care also is there, where if the parents are not willing to look after uncle, aunties,
Somebody will.
someone is there. While most of these cases that's happening in Bangalore is a floating population. That's why they come, they get into the system, they get into the hospital. So that's our experience. Most of these ladies who are in Bangalore, may not be properly, after coming to Bangalore, they might have engaged or got into this kind of issues, and they want to avoid the dire situations. That's our reflection on that.
Naveen, I'll come back to you.
I too was believing in that, but looking at the past records of Bosco, all the children that we have rescued were really healthy. Very healthy children.
You don't
they
have
are.
the babies?
Babies.
Okay.
So, and also the stigma about more girl children are being abandoned, that also is not true.
I think the more girl children.
No.
I said
No, I'm saying,
Okay, yeah. Okay. So it's not girls itself, it's
Yeah.
boys and girls.
So, basically, the underlying factor will be a mother or a family feel that they do not want the child and they go for abandoning. That's my experience, because looking at each of those children that are being rescued, looking at their faces, very cute, lovely young children they are.
It's just that the family does not want
Yeah, I personally, because more than 150 to 200 young infants have seen that. Absolutely, there aren't any serious health issues. There are no other major problems, but then they do not want the
They don't
child
want to
at
be
that
there.
present moment of their life.
Right. Naveen?
My only suggestion and recommendation is that at 1098,
1098,
they must
call.
call. Sometimes the public may not have the time, they will have the patience.
Call the number
Just
immediately,
call.
1098.
And there is
Okay.
some ways of helping the child.
There are experts who will come and do
Yeah.
that. Okay.